switch bags on a regular basis and I love to organize all of my items. So it does make sense to use pouches and cubes for modular packing, and I have a bunch of them. Be it my extended EDC, a video about it you can find in the info tab above, cubes to organize my equipment for work like in this Velomerci tech case, or a big collection of packing cubes like these from Taskin or from Gorok with my personal morale patches on which you can write on. These you can get on my Patreon. I own a bunch of them, so it was about time that I review Peak Design's tech pouch. The Peak Design Tech Pouch is basically a packing cube for all of your technical gadgets and tools, and it has a capacity of about 2 liters. It's made out of weatherproof 200D material and overall is very well made. But considering this will stay inside your backpack for most of the time, this weatherproofness isn't needed, but it is a very nice touch if water should get inside your bag. So let's talk about some of the positives and negatives about this Peak Design Tech Pouch. On the outside you find a couple of small grab handles. These are great to pull the pouch out of your bag, but are rather designed to give you more grip when holding the pouch in one hand to open and search its contents. Once you open one of the 2 AquaGuard zippers to either the side pocket or the main compartment, you are greeted with an origami-style array of slots and compartments to organize all of your items. As you can see, I can fit all of my gadgets that I need for work very well and organized inside the tech pouch. From my MacBook Pro charger with the dock case, my Logitech MX Master mouse, to SSD hard drives, USB hubs, and a bunch of cables and chargers. Everything fits well and has its place. But all of these slots and compartments need a lot of fabric, thread, and points where these fabrics meet and overlap. This is immediately noticeable in the weight of almost 300 grams and the dimensions of 15 by 24 by 10 centimeters. On paper this doesn't sound like much, but the bulk is very noticeable in day-to-day use. The size and shape made it a bit more difficult to pack, or at least you need to take into consideration that you basically pack about 2 boxes of milk inside your backpack. Furthermore, with all of these slots and compartments, you really need to think hard about how you want to load and organize all of your items inside this tech pouch. While this is not a bad thing, I personally always say that if there are too many slots and compartments, you have to adapt your packing style to the bag itself, while I personally prefer it when the bag adapts to my packing style. Most of the slots are stretchy and adapt to thicker items, but they will expand to the main compartment of course, so that some items might get into each other's way. Also, this is not a huge negative, but still something to consider if you have a lot of bulkier items. So as you can see, there aren't a lot of negatives, but a lot of good things to say about the Peak Design Tech Pouch. However, for me personally, on my day-to-day use, I'm a little bit torn about this tech pouch. The build quality, the design is incredible, no doubt about this. However, the size, the weight and the almost overwhelming amount of slots and compartments make me question the practicality in day-to-day use for me personally. I get the need to organize all of the tech and cables that you need to carry, but all of those items combined already result in a lot of weight and bulk. So I might need something that stores all of those items without adding extra bulk and weight. Again, on paper the weight and the size doesn't sound like much, but in reality it is actually quite noticeable. And I think that for my own personal day-to-day use, I will try to find something that is more easily packable and not as bulky. That being said, for long distance flights this would be great. At least once we can travel again. Having all of your essential items, for instance a tablet or a Nintendo Switch for entertainment, charger, some snacks, etc. Having all of those items easily to grab and accessible and organized in this pouch on a long distance flight, that would be great. So what's my verdict on the Peak Design Tech Pouch? I think this is a very well made and very well designed tech pouch to organize all of your essential items for work. It's just fairly big, bulky and a little heavy. So I would say if you keep this bulkiness in mind and you have enough space in your bag or backpack, then I would say check out the Peak Design Tech Pouch. But the tech pouch has been available for some time. So my question to you is, has any one of you used this Peak Design Tech Pouch for a longer period of time? And if yes, what's your verdict in terms of size, bulkiness and overall weight in the day-to-day use? Let me know in the comment section below. And like always, if you have any more questions, also comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell icon so you won't miss the next videos. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for sticking around after the video and watching the video in general. You might have seen my last video about the mission objective ethics statement of this channel and that I created a Patreon. I just wanted to thank all of you who are supporting me, either being subscribed to this channel, watching my videos or being on Patreon. If you decide to support me on Patreon, there are a couple of new benefits on there that potentially might interest you, like podcast. I've just recently interviewed Jed from Perfect Pack. I will interview Tom from Pack Hacker soon. And at the moment, this week, there is a contest going on where you can win a backpack. I show a little bit of B-roll right now. And yeah, that backpack you can win in a contest that is being held on Patreon as a thank you for all of the people who are supporting me on Patreon. So maybe you want to check it out. If not, do not feel pressured to support me via Patreon. As mentioned, I'm already very thankful that you are watching my videos, potentially are also subscribed to this channel. Everything that you are used to on this channel, watching these videos and these reviews, all of these videos will be for free for you to watch. But on Patreon there are a couple of interesting bonus benefits that might interest you as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and for all of your support, and yeah, hope to see you in the next videos. Thank you very much.